On a rainy Central Kentucky, Hurricane Helene came in last night. She ain't left yet. She's still hanging around. She's spinning somewhere around the Bowling Green market, and it has made for a soggy Ham Days weekend. But guess what? G&G is still here, and there's still activity going on down here in the heart of Central Kentucky. In Marion County. John Graves, Alan Luckett is with me this morning. Some of you all know him from football, but he braved the elements this morning and to come out. Alan, you are a longtime Marion County guy.
Yep.
So you've been to many Ham Days.
Yes, I have, and I just look at it like liquid sunshine. We're going to make the best of the day and enjoy it. Still a lot of activities going on. People are still strolling around with their umbrellas. It's a good day.
We've also got joined with us, again, if you watched our coverage last year, Brian Smith helped us with a lot of that coverage. He is the EMS director. He's on the chamber over here, does a lot of things to grow Marion County, is very proud to be from area. Brian, thanks for joining us here in the A block. And, hey, great day for ducks, but it's a great day for Country Ham Days.
Yes, Ham Days is still continuing. The community, citizens come out, bring your umbrella, bring your rain gear, and we appreciate G&G, and G&G is going to keep everybody posted and updated on our events throughout the day.
And we've also got our third leg. I don't ever get said how always says about me, but our third leg is up Center Square where they're going to have some things going on up there. But again, and you look over the last 5 years, Brian, and what you all have done. You had COVID, right? And that looked different.
Yes.
And so you got to get real flexible real quick on what your events and what you're going to do.
Yes. And I was talking to John earlier and Mr. Luckett. We're blessed to have Center Square, and we can flexibility and move stuff, and we're blessed here in Marion County.
And talking about the weather, we're talking about some drizzle, and we're all in rain gear. But and again, in your business of EMS, think we've got to take time to think and be mindful of the people that are in Florida and North Carolina and Tennessee.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're talking about 4 or 5 inches of rain, and it sucks we can't have a festival. There was a dam failure in Newport, Tennessee last night, and a hospital completely went underwater. They were rescuing those Blackhawks. So, at least it's, thank God it's not that.
Right, and we can't control Mother Nature.
So,
but we can control ham days.
And you can control your attitude about it, right?
Hey,
Hey, listen.
Absolutely.
So, and Alan, that's Brian, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Parade's going to happen at 1, correct?
1 o'clock. Parade will continue, yes.
If the sun comes out, are you still having a parade, or are we just going to do it in the rain today?
Having the parade, guys. And you can rain dance all at the same time.
There we go.
We're
There
good
you
to
go.
Yes. But thank you all.
All right. Alan, I'm hearing in my ear that we've got our new shot set up,
Yep.
but hey, it's a good day.
It's a great day.
4th weekend in September. We are downtown. Now, we're going to throw it up the street to the aforementioned Center Square, How Good, and Brooklyn Leaks up there. Take it, guys. Are we clear? Are we clear? I don't know if we're clear.
Why the events for our kids are taking place in Angelica Hall.
Yeah, we're grateful to Kentucky Classic Arts for allowing us to move basically any main stage entertainment that was going on throughout yesterday, today, and potentially tomorrow, moving everything here to either Angelic Hall or Center Square. Those are the main changes, the biggest changes that people need to be aware of. The concerts are not canceled, okay? There is entertainment. There is an opportunity to still enjoy ham days. So that's the biggest, I think, piece of information that we want people to realize is these things are still ongoing. They've just been relocated to Angelic Hall and Center Square.
And ham days in general is still on.
It is still
It's not canceled.
And listen, we spoke specifically with some vendors this morning that said, hey, we're not going to set up today, but we are coming back in the morning to set up. So don't rule out Sunday for ham days either. I think there will be some more vendors that show up tomorrow, which is Sunday morning. So
we're going to be talking to some folks here at Center Square at Angelica Hall, and John and his team are going to be downtown, and then we're going to be back downtown a little bit later on. But we appreciate you joining us here for our ham days coverage. I call it the double nickel coverage. It's the 55th year.
55.
55. Marion County Country Ham Days for Brooklyn Leaf. How Good on G&G Productions.
Look around you. What do you see? The same 4 walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades?
Okay.
Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of,
Johnny
get
texted
started.
me.
Exit Realty Homestead.
No audio on you and how was all it said. But
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community, owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Main Street, we're right outside the post office, the postal code of Central Kentucky for sure. And when we're doing these parades, we're always looking for somebody to talk to, and I cannot think of a better opening act for us this morning than our state senator, Mr. Jimmy Higdon. Jimmy, this is a weekend you circle off every weekend or every year. And you're going to be in downtown Lebanon.
I will, and typically, until this last redistricting, I had Casey County also.
Apple
Festival is going on the same weekend, so do Apple Festival on Friday night, and then come to Ham Days Saturday for Ham Days, Saturday and Sunday. So it's always a big weekend. My grandson Alec over there is in from Odom County to spend some time with us today, and always good to have him in town. So. It's, Mother Nature's dealt us a bad hand, but a lot of people making the best of it. Thank you all for being here. And you put Hal B. Good has taken to dry ground.
Taking to shelter.
Yeah. Taking to shelter.
That's right.
Yeah, so I guess that's, did he pull seniority on you?
Yeah, I didn't realize when they said, come on down, Alan, help us out. I usually do the football games. I didn't realize Hal was going under and I was going to be out. I've quickly figured that out.
Now you know where you're at, right?
I know where I stand.
Good deal, good deal.
That first G's for Good, just so just so we're all clear. Okay. That second G's for Graves, but that first G's for Good.
But I do want to encourage people that, the breakfast is great. We just finished breakfast. Country ham is awesome as usual, and it's a good hot meal on an ugly day like this. But believe it or not, there's a good crowd over there. So that'll run till probably noon today, and then tomorrow morning they'll be back at it again. So encourage people to, with the crowd we have, you can get to parking fairly close to downtown. Right. Walk over to the breakfast tent, eat breakfast, and believe it or not, there's a lot of vendors set up.
Yes, there are.
And you guys are here.
And we're here.
Yeah.
And you look at it, and, for vendors, I mean, this is their year. The Ham Days weekend makes a lot of vendors' year, and it's important to come out. Guys, it's just a little rain. I mean, I realize we're in full head total rain season. We're also standing in the middle of it. But it's just a little rain. We've gone so long here in Central Kentucky without rain. You got a rain jacket. If not, there's some vendors down here that have some. You can buy one. Be glad to do that. Jimmy, tell us, session's getting ready to start again in January. There's a lot of projects going on in your district, and you got to like to see that fresh blacktop.
Oh, I love orange barrels. That should be my middle name, Jimmy Orange Barrel Higdon. I love orange barrels. That's a sign of progress. And yes, we've been very fortunate here in Central Kentucky right now, especially over in Washington County. We have 555 project going on which is a 2+1, just like the road between here and Springfield or here in Campbellsville. So that extend on out halfway to the Bluegrass Parkway, and in the next couple of years we'll get it the rest of the way to the Bluegrass Parkway. Also, a long anticipated, much needed project is the widening of 150 between Springfield and Bardstown. The Bardstown side is proceeding along. We should be moving dirt over there next year, but the one I'm excited about is in the Berg right now. They're moving dirt in the Berg on 150. So if anybody driving from Lebanon to Bardstown or Springfield to Bardstown, you might want to look at it for an alternate way, because that road will be one lane a good portion of the next year as they work on that. A lot of inconvenience right now for some really vastly improved road. It'll be a 2+1 between Springfield and well to the top of the Berg Hill. And get to the top of the Berg Hill, it'll be 4 lanes on into Bardstown. So that 150 carries a lot of traffic.
It does.
Been a lot of wrecks and traffic, a lot of problems on 150, especially in the wintertime going up the Berg Hill. So hopefully this improvement will really help travelers and make it a much safer and a much, move traffic much easier than what we have it right currently. So, and that's always, we build roads for safety and economic development and congestion.
And tourism.
Tourism, that's right. Boy, I'll tell you, I need to put that. We could put that maybe under economic development.
Yeah,
maybe I was
so.
right.
I think so.
Kind of right anyway there. But yeah, it's good to see that those dollars, getting those tax dollars back to Washington County, and we've got some projects going on in Marion County also, but we're just not moving dirt on them just yet. Maybe next year.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Washington County is they've got the 2 roundabouts, 2 of the 3 over there. There's a couple of them coming over in Marion County. Those things move traffic so much better, and yes, they're different, right? It's just a different mindset, but boy, they really do what they're supposed to do.
Well, roundabouts, they move traffic. They are very safe. There'll be some fender benders till people get used to them, but very few fatal accidents in typical intersections like we have, here in Lebanon and over the bypass over in Springfield, where Bloomfield Road intersects with 150.
Right.
There's been several fatalities there. Here in Lebanon, out on the bypass, there's been several fatalities where Loretta Road crosses over the bypass, and where St. Rose Road crosses over the bypass. There'll be a roundabout both of those places. There's going to be a roundabout out by Kroger. There'll be a roundabout out by Wendy's as we speak. But again, they move traffic. They're safe. And they save the state a lot of money in the long run, because traffic lights are very expensive to operate.
And that's one thing. I worked for Transportation Department for 2 or 3 years, and one thing that people don't realize is any state road, this light right here, it's on a state highway, there's an electric bill that goes to that. And it's not a grand deal, but when you're talking about $120 a month per light, that can get very expensive very quick. I think in the District 7, the Lexington district, they spent $30,000 a month just paying the electric bills for all the red lights.
And that doesn't include the service contract, which is very healthy. The state doesn't work on these lights. They have they contract with a company that's on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that's not
included in that amount.
That's not included in that, and that's very expensive. Plus, these lights have to be replaced probably about every 10 years. So again, traffic lights at intersections are very expensive to operate, and that frees that money up for the state to blacktop some rural roads and do other safety features on our roads.
Well, Senator, we appreciate you staying with us, my good friend. I always enjoy our time together.
1 second before you get out of here.
All right.
Alec, did Grandpa buy you breakfast this morning?
Yes.
All right. What did sign up? Okay. All right.
Okay. So got breakfast this morning, so.
You might get his predictions on ball games today. I think.
Yeah, let's here. Step in here, Alan. You get in there.
He can tell you all about Louisville.
You got Sean? All right. Who you going for today? Louisville, Notre Dame. Let's start there.
Louisville.
Louisville, by how many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Just going to take a winner on that one.
Just going to take a winner on that. What about Kentucky, Ole Miss?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Oh.
All right.
You got points on that one?
No.
No points? Well, what do you see that Kentucky's going to do to win that one, especially with Harrison out in the defensive backfield?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right, just figure that out. Okay, how about, all right, one more. Alabama, Georgia. That's a big one now. I think Alabama's beat Georgia the last 7 of 9 or so, or 8 of 9, so.
I think it's Alabama.
Alabama. All right, all right. Now we got good picks for the games.
I got one question, then we're going to throw it up to Brooklyn. Did you watch the Virginia Tech Miami game last night?
A little bit.
Was it a catch or no?
I think it was a catch.
I think it was a catch.
I would do too. I'm on your side.
Thank you. All right, well, Senator and Alec, we thank you for joining us. We're going to send it up Center Square to Brooklyn Leap. Take it away.
All right.
Hey, we're back here live from School Grounds Coffee. Always great to see Senator Higdon, our state senator, here at an event like this. Thank you for coming out to join us even on this rainy day. I'm here with Nanny, the education director at Kentucky Classic Arts, and she's just going to tell us a little bit about what's going on. Again, we're so grateful to Kentucky Classic Arts for allowing us to utilize the space here on ham days. Thanks to you all. I don't know what we would have done without you being able to move all the events indoors. So I'm going to let you take it from here and just kind of tell us what's going on in this building.
Well, we were very glad to be able to do it. We were fortunate enough to have the community support us with a new sound system. We raised funds this year, so it actually worked out perfect for us to be able to host the contest and the concerts here at Kentucky Classic Arts. We have the Kids Zone. We host the TG Kentucky Kids Zone every year, which is free crafts, free coloring pages, puzzles, all kinds of stuff, story hours, puppet theaters, all that's going on here all weekend long, 9 to 3, both today and tomorrow. We have sand art, we have friendship bracelet making, and it's been a really fun morning already. We have the pageants going on right now for Junior Farmer and Little Miss Ham Days. So that's happening right now in Angelic Hall. We also have the Bouncies next door in the Center Square Gym. So that's all free as well. So even on a rainy day, there's perfect things to do inside here free at
Absolutely.
Kentucky Classic
So
Arts.
don't be afraid to bring the kiddos out, even though it is raining. Again, thanks to Kentucky Classic Arts, there's still things for the kiddos to
Absolutely.
do. I think we are going to try to give you a live shot of the pageant here in just a bit, so stay tuned for that.
Great.
Nanny, do you have any upcoming plays?
We do. Junie B. Jones opens in 2 weeks. We've got 52 kids from Marion and surrounding counties in the show. So we're going to give you a little preview today at 12:30. We'll have the kids on stage singing a couple of songs from Junie B. Jones. And while you're here, if your kids are singing or they want to enjoy the kids spot, you can walk into School Grounds and get a Ham Days themed coffee or a ham biscuit. So
awesome. Well, Nanny, thank you so much. We appreciate everything you're doing. Again, we are here with G&G live and free from School Grounds Coffee. We're going to go ahead and send it to you guys back downtown.
Great.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey McKinley, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, we drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down line can do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van that was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us in just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good, just a smooth experience.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Well, happy Saturday morning to you. John Graves, Alan Luckett, Hal B. We got everybody down here. We're spread out a Ham Days mile, we'll call it, as Hal and Brooklyn are up at Center Square, and we're looking at some of the vendors down here on this rainy, soggy Ham Days. But it's Ham Days weekend. You smell the ham, and you can't be mad about it. It's a little wet, but that's okay. This segment we're going to do underneath the tent. Brian Smith's going to join me again. Brian helped us with a lot of the coverage last year. Him and Brooklyn helped us with the parade. And, Brian, we're over here, and the selection is not the same that I'm used to seeing out of this tent, but the quality is, and this is somebody I think you know very well.
Absolutely. This is my father, Ronnie Smith. Dad, how many years you been at Ham Days?
It'll be 43 years this year.
There's only been 61, 62,
yes.
Yeah, so you've been here for a majority of them.
Yes. Here about every time it's been open.
And Ronnie, you've seen some good weather, right? You've seen some rainy weather. You've seen some things.
I've seen cold weather, rainy weather, hot weather.
I think last year was hot.
Yes.
So, and this is something. You do your handmade woodworking and toys and trucks and stuff, but this is an event you look forward to, correct?
Yeah, I sure do. This is our best show, this Ham Days.
Yeah, so that's an honor to be 40 plus years here at Ham Days, along with many other vendors. And come out. We're open. We're open for business.
That's right.
And don't let the weather halter you. Come on in here.
It's just a little rain. If you think about it, 3 weeks ago we was all praying for rain. Well, God worked, and He just did. He just brought us all to us at one time.
Exactly.
So.
And these arts and crafts vendors and food vendors, they put a lot of work and time in for this festival this weekend. So come out and be supportive to them.
Appreciate it.
Yes,
it.
Sir.
Ronnie, you'll be back next year?
I'll be back if I'm able. I'll be here.
And next week you'll be in Springfield, correct?
In Springfield.
And we will too. We're covering the parade for the Soccer Festival next weekend. Well, Brian, appreciate it. Now we're going to send it. I'm hearing that Brooklyn and Hal have made their way over to the auditorium. Guys, we'll send it over to you.
How do you do that? You want to show me real quick? How do you do it?
Thanks, guys. We're at Jello Call, and what's going on right now is the Little Miss contest. They're doing it inside with the rain going on, which is natural, but Jeremy Bowen is the MC. He does a wonderful job with these kids. Let's catch some of it right now.
Say happy Ham Days. Happy Ham Days. Give it up for everybody. Emerson Rose Bates. Great job. Thanks for coming back to see me again. All right, contestant number 10, Nancy Leachman, Mom and Daddy's Patrick and Brianna. What's your name?
Ainsley.
What did your pig just say to me? What is that? I didn't know. But are you having fun at Ham Day so far? You're so silly. So, what's your favorite thing to do at Ham Day?
Mommy.
Play with mommy. All right, so what's your favorite song to sing when you're at Ham Days?
Barbie.
Barbie, will you sing it for me? Look at me. Sing it for me.
No.
Okay. I can deal with that. All right. So, what's your favorite cartoons to watch? You said that's not a cartoon. That's a pig. All right. All right. So, okay. So, are you going to go play on the bouncies in a little bit?
Yeah.
Like bouncies? You think your pet pig will play on the bouncies?
He's too small.
He's too small. He'd have to wipe his feet first, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we leave here today, where are you going to go? Are you going to go downtown and play in the ring puddles?
My mommy don't let me.
Where is mommy? Mommy, would you please come to the stage for a second? This can't happen. This little girl wants to play in mud puddles today, and you won't let her.
You might want to mention.
Would you want to play in mud puddles?
No matter if we have to have. Yeah.
You're so silly. I want you to look out there, and I want you to say, "Happy Ham Days, everybody."
Happy Ham Days, everybody!
We're at Angelica Hall, and lots of fun still going on, even with the rain. That's for sure. I'll be good on G&G Productions.
Wow. All right, that is our last contestant. We're going to.
Caring creates healthier lives and healthier communities. And when it comes to healthcare, you can count on us. We have the expertise to care for you right here at home, whenever you need us. From delivering newborns to performing surgeries, annual screenings to emergency care, you can count on us to provide compassionate, high-quality healthcare to you and your family. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Caring creates healthier lives and healthier communities. And when it comes to healthcare, you can count on us. We have the expertise to care for you right here at home, whenever you need us. From delivering newborns to performing surgeries, annual screenings to emergency care, you can count on us to provide compassionate, high-quality healthcare to you and your family. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're not just a little farm community. The things that go on here have global impact.
There's some of the stuff we use, the byproduct from Maker's Mark Distillery or Heaven Hill, either one. Very good feed. So that's making a good use of a byproduct, local byproduct.
Agriculture is a big business here, but it's not the only thing going on around here.
Since I left 40 some years ago, with 2 or 3 industries in town, we've came back and there's almost 40 industries in Marion County now.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for Inter County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Back here in downtown Lebanon, in the heart of Central Kentucky, for the 2024 version of Marion County Ham Days. It's a wet ham days, but I have a feeling if you're watching us, unless you are in Guam or another state, you know that, as we said on the broadcast Thursday night, if you're looking at the weather rock, the rock is wet.
The rock is wet.
But the rock's not gone.
Yeah, well, it blew over a little bit, but it's not gone.
You know, we talked to Jimmy Higdon earlier, and he talked about the Apple Festival that they have over in Casey County. And they had some damage last night as their events kind of starts on Friday.
Had some tents blown over.
And the wind come in yesterday, and it was howling. I mean, it was raining sideways. You were getting 50, 60 mile an hour gust here in Kentucky. And oddly enough, the center of Helene, the center of circulation, actually crossed through Marion County about 5 o'clock yesterday. So, you know, and it has absolutely devastated some communities coming up from, you know, the beaches there and Cedar Key and the Big Bend of what they call Florida, all the way up through Atlanta had some serious flooding, but nothing what they've seen in North Carolina. Part of I-40 is gone this morning.
Yep, washed.
So now, Alan, you are from Marion County, currently reside in Springfield.
That's right.
Spent some time in Louisville,
Yes.
but this is home for you.
This is home. This is where I still have a lot of family here, and have fond memories of ham days, especially when I was younger, young kid. It's the country ham breakfast. I always enjoyed that. Get up early. Grandpa would bring us out and had a great time. But yeah, it's grown. What a growing event. I don't know, one of the second largest.
I think so.
Second largest festival in the state of Kentucky, and the vendors are out here strong today, despite the rain. You know, a lot of them. You know, this is the big event for them because it is the second largest festival in the state of Kentucky. So, but yes, fond memories of that. You know, you interviewed Mr. Smith over there in the little wood toys. You know, when you're a kid and stuff, you enjoyed seeing all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a lot of fun.
And it is. This is a premier event that they start working on for next year, or for this program. They started working on in like November of last year. You know, this is a year-long program. Yeah. And then you got to pray that you don't have a hurricane that developed in the Caribbean Isles on Sunday of last week. So they've really done a good job of moving some events into Center Square. Lebanon is blessed to have some of these venues. They're building a new sportsplex out on the bypass, but they're really blessed that they have the ability to move some of these into these repurposed buildings.
Yeah, it's great. You know, I was just past the old high school up there, and they had the new center up there, and you know, a lot of events going on there. Had a lot of kids events up there. I think we've shown some of that today. So, but there's still a lot going on outside. I mean, it is a festival. They'll start working on next year's Monday.
Yes.
They'll start working on next year's festival Monday. It'll keep growing, keep getting bigger. The crowds are great. Have been in the past. So, but vendors are here. People are, you know, I've seen several people walking up and down, enjoying themselves. You know, even the dogs are out here. They're bringing their dogs, and they've got their rain gear on.
They do.
You know, it's been a steady rain. We've had a few little breaks, but yeah, it's still a great event.
Yeah, I do have a couple dry spots left on me this morning, but and again, it's a persistent rain, but it's not bad. You can bring an umbrella. You know, it's not bad.
The indoor, there's several events going on indoor. I think you can look online at their website. There's several events going on. They've moved to the inside, so you can enjoy them there, and then you know, just make the best of it.
And that's what you've got to do, you know. And I saw a post on Facebook this week of, you know, when you purchase off some of the big markets, we're not going to throw anybody under the bus, but you know, the online platforms, those places don't support your soccer teams and your baseball teams and your football teams, but these small businesses do.
Absolutely.
Whether it be a brick and mortar building, you know, like Sweet Teas or some of them that are down here, or it's more of a vendor fair with Mr. Smith over here in the Wooden Toys. These are the people that when you ask for money to support, they do. And the only thing they're asking this weekend is come out, get a hot meal, and support them. And, you know, I think we've learned over the last 5 years, community is everything.
Yeah.
And that makes a big difference. So, you know, come out. It's just a little rain, guys. Ain't nobody going to melt. If you think you're going to melt, just come down here and see me, and we'll talk through that.
You know, there's several food trucks down here. They got tents where the Ham Days breakfast is. You know, there's tents you can eat under, so everything is good. I mean, you're going to be dry and enjoy yourselves. It's what you make of it. So,
and plus, if you're shopping in every one, you can run into a tent, put your umbrella up, and then you can just keep going so you can stay dry.
That's great.
So I'm hearing my ears that we're ready up with Brooklyn and Howe, so we're going to shoot it up to them. Take it away, guys.
Brooklyn Leap here with you in downtown Lebanon, live and free with G&G Productions, Marion County Country Ham Days 2024. And we decided that we would let you hear from one of our vendors. They need a little extra love today during this rain. So here we are. Can you tell us just which one of you want to speak first?
I guess I will.
I like your hat. I think you should go first. So can you, what is the name of your business, your company?
It's Mama Routen's Crafts.
Mama Routen's Crafts. And where are you from?
Lebanon.
Lebanon, Kentucky. So we picked a local to start out strong here. So, well, thank you very much for still coming out today on this rainy Saturday here in Lebanon. We appreciate you being a good sport and still participating in Ham Days. So what exactly is it that you all make?
I do the sewing, the towels, and the headbands, and cozy bowls, and I do alterations and things for other people.
Awesome. You remind me of my grandmother. She does all of those things too. I hope she's watching. She'll be so proud that we chose to interview you all first. So are you from Lebanon too as well?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Born and raised? Oh, mother-daughter. Even better. So what's your all's names?
I'm Diana Routen.
I'm Stacy Livers.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much.
I do the jewelry.
Oh, you do the jewelry. Okay. I already see some earrings that I'm a big fan of, so I may have to make some purchases as well.
Okay. All right. Let me jump in here. I got a question for Mama Routen. Tell me what a neck towel is. Is it like a necktie, or is it something that maybe I need to have if I'm going down here to Big Papa's to eat lunch, or what? Tell me about a necktie. Can I use it as a bib?
Sure.
All right.
Like if you're here. Go.
Yeah.
Like if you're cooking and you get flour, eggs on your hands. You just wipe your hands
a great idea.
Or if you feel like dusting the house, you could take it and just dust around. But I think I'd have to make you one a little longer.
Well, that's okay. I may have a surprise for Mary Lynn Good come Christmas and get her a necktie over here.
Only $12, folks.
Yeah, she'll do this with it.
Could be the best $12 you spend at Ham Days.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So you can find that here even on a rainy day at Marion County Country Ham Days. Hey, listen, thank you, Mama Routen, for Brooklyn How Good on G&G Productions.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote, yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
It's important for us to get to back and forth to the doctors and to the grocery. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams that come pick you up there on time and everything.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Well, our coverage continues here on G&G Productions. Make sure to like and share this broadcast because that's how we get the word out of what we're talking about down here at Marion County Country Ham Days. Brooklyn Leap over here. Brooklyn, I didn't know we were going to have Celebrity Row on our way back.
Celebrity status.
Celebrity Row down here with Squire Jackie Fogle. Yeah, you are in here, and I think you're holding up well under the weather, my friend.
Yeah, my wife won't let me walk under the umbrella.
Well, I don't know about that. She's got, well, maybe not enough room for two under there. You got to buy her a bigger umbrella down here today.
She got to get taller.
I don't know about that. I think her height's okay there.
Be nice.
All right, here you go. Marion County Country Ham Days been around a little while.
Pretty good wine.
55 years. How many of them you been to in that 55 years?
Oh, I don't know.
All of them?
Not all of them.
I'd say your percentages are pretty good.
But at least one thing. I did come out with something today.
What do you have in your bag?
Yeah.
I got one.
Can you zoom in on that for us?
There you go.
That comes from Jackson Livers.
Jackson Livers with the ham. What are you going to do with that?
Eat it.
Who's going to cook? Who's going to cook it?
My brother-in-law.
Yeah, she's looking for more specifics, like, Sunday at noon or Wednesday at 3. That's kind of what we're looking for, the answer.
The week before Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
That was going to be my question. How long will it? What do you do with it when you get it home?
Just hang it up.
Okay. Now you know.
This is one of our fine masters here in Marion County. You guys do a great job. Appreciate Marion County Fiscal Court.
We try to.
Yeah.
Well, we got good people working under us.
I really appreciate Marion County Fiscal Court.
Good things like that going on.
It makes it easy. You got a good crew.
Good deal. Jackie Fogle, he's a good man here in Marion County, that's for sure.
Hey, I wonder, would you give us a great big happy ham days?
Happy Ham Days, right?
There you go. Hey, he's got it under control. For Brooklyn Leap, Halby Good on G&G Productions.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I know that for me, when I first moved back, everybody was like, you can't find jobs, you can't. I found 2 jobs in a matter of 2 weeks.
I think we have a great industrial base. We also have a great education system.
Knowing that your children could walk down the street and be okay, or play outside and be okay.
I've been involved in youth sports for years. We have great youth sports programs.
My daughter was on the state championship teams, and I feel like that was able to kind of catapult her into playing at a collegiate level.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey McKinley, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, we drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down line can do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Our Springview Hospital coverage continues on It's a rainy and wet Saturday Ham Days, but this is number 55, Double Nickel, Brooklyn, of Marion County Country Ham Days, and we're out and about. We'll be going back to John Graves in just a few moments, but Brooklyn, we've been talking to some of the folks that are coming out, setting up, and they're ready to see some people.
Absolutely. So we are here still in the arts and crafts section of Marion County Country Ham Days 2024. We're going to interview some folks here in this booth for you as well. So could you please just introduce yourself? What's your name?
Okay, my name's Ryan Brandstetter.
And I'm Kate, and we're with Kentucky Hillside Ceramics.
Awesome. So what exactly is it that you specialize in or make?
Kate's the potter.
Just a variety of just pottery and just little, a lot of silly ceramic stuff. I make a lot of things that just make me laugh and make me smile. So cats and just funny things. So
where are you guys from?
We're in Washington County, so Willisburg area.
Yeah. I know all about Washington County. So I know when you say Willisburg area, that could be Cardwell, that could be Battle and anything, but really neat. How do you make, when you say you're a potter, what do you do to put these together? Because it's not just putting a piece of clay on your wheel and spinning it.
Yeah, it's a lengthy kind of process. So things like the mugs, those are thrown on the wheel. And then there's a whole sort of drying process and attaching handles and more drying, and then a couple firings to finally have your finished product. And then things like the cats and some of the other things, those are hand built with slabs of clay. So it's a multi-step process from start to finish. A piece can take anywhere from like 2 weeks to 4 weeks to be able to complete it.
So if somebody doesn't purchase something here at Ham Days, but they want to purchase something from you in the future, what should they do?
So I am on Instagram, and so a lot of times I'll post new things when I'm on there. So KY Hillside Ceramics, and then I also have an Etsy store, KY Hillside Ceramics. Nothing's on it right now because we're here, and we're hoping that folks are going to come out and check out some of our stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for hanging in there with us on this Ham Days. We greatly appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Our producer this afternoon is Matthew Smith back at the G&G trailer. Matthew, I tell you what, G&G is going to sponsor a beard contest later on. I'm going to enter you against this guy.
I think we found our winner.
I'm going to put good money up, but I tell you what, this guy, he is bold. He is bold. You're going to have to really put on the trim on that red beard for us.
That's right.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. And I tell you what, a beautiful.
Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van that was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us and just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good, just a smooth experience.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
Brooklyn Leap, How Be Good here with you. G&G Productions, still in the arts and crafts section here at Marion County Country Ham Days 2024. So let's talk to another one of our vendors that needs a little extra love during this rain today. Could you just introduce yourself?
So my name is Stephanie, and my mom and I do craft shows, and so we make a little bit of everything. So we have wreaths, and we have tumblers, and mouse ears, and stickers. We also have some wooden cats and pumpkins. So we both work full-time jobs. This is kind of like our little side hustle that we do when we have free time. It's a great stress reliever.
I love it. So where are you from?
We're both from Richmond, Kentucky.
Richmond, Kentucky. All right. So we're branching out a little bit. We've talked to a lot of local people here so far. So we're happy to see that, you've traveled a little further from Richmond. So what is your favorite thing to make that you have in here?
I think it depends on the day. My favorite thing is probably to do the mouse ears because I sew them.
Very nice. Very nice. Only $7. How be?
Oh, yeah. These mouse ears. Yeah, I'm already scoping them.
Yep.
I
got the grand twins.
Yep.
They're 5. So
That's right.
I know all these folks up there. Of course, I know the Ghostbusters. But, old Bluey up there, I've had him around my house a few nights.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally, Mickey. Spider-Man, he's a regular there at the Good household.
There
So
you go.
I know all these folks, yeah. But I've never seen the mouse ears, though.
Yeah,
I haven't either.
That's pretty cool. So, it's kind of a new little thing there. I like that. Looks good.
Absolutely. It looks like you may have a customer here. So we just want to say thank you so much for sticking in there with us this Ham Days. We appreciate you. Good luck to you. Hey, if someone is watching live now and they're not here, but they want to buy something from you, is there a way to do that?
We do have an Etsy, and on social media, we're Inspired by Grace Crafts.
Inspired by Grace?
Grace, sorry.
Grace Crafts. Awesome.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Well, thank you so much. Happy Ham Days, okay?
Be safe going back to Richmond. For Brooklyn Leap, How Be Good on G&G Productions.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for Intercounty Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Back here in downtown Lebanon on a soggy Ham Days. We've been joined by our mobile crew.
We're back.
You're back. Welcome. Hey, welcome into the out.
It is, and as Tony Soprano would say, it is what it is.
Yep.
And we're dealing with it. And I think the folks we've talked to are very upbeat. Brooklyn,
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
dealing with it. They're just dealing with
Happy
it.
to be here.
Well, we talked here locally 3 weeks ago. Everybody was praying for rain. Well, prayers are answered. We're going to get all 6 inches in 2 days. So thanks to Hurricane Helene. You all talked to some of the people up there. We didn't. Hold on. Now we're back. We're good. Okay. Talk to some of the vendors up there. How is the look up there at Center Square? Alan and I haven't been able to see that.
Center Square really looks great. Angelica Hall is just a beautiful location for a backup place for something like this. Brooklyn, I think you'll agree, the Classic Arts, they do a wonderful job up there. They've taken great care of that facility, and Center Square is a very nice backup with showers coming down.
Absolutely. And again, this was unplanned. They had no idea that we were going to be hosting these events inside Kentucky Classic Arts. So I know the community is super grateful to them for stepping up and providing a place so that we didn't have to cancel those events that everybody wants to see,
Right.
all the entertainment. And we
Right.
just came from there. The pageant is going on, and there's a huge crowd. So we're super grateful to have that kind of venue to be able to, be flexible with our plans.
Well, and kudos to Chamber because last Sunday there wasn't a hurricane. It was a grouping of a gaggle of thunderstorms that was down in off the Cancun, Mexico, and then all of a sudden we're here.
Absolutely. There's been some people, so many people to thank for this, but the chamber board and all the volunteers, it literally takes a village, but this time it took a village to come together and make those tough decisions on, do we cancel this thing? It's really too big of an event
Right.
and undertaking to try to cancel. So how do we improvise? How do we be flexible and come up with a different game plan to keep this thing rolling forward? So here we are.
And our issues, and Alan, we talked about the other night, are so minimal compared. You've got friends in Florida right now, and we know Florida, the Carolinas, all the way up into Tennessee and Georgia. They're trying just to clean up today, just to make things back semi-normal.
Yeah, we're just praying for all those people, and they're in recovery stage now. All of this was super intensified, but we don't have anything like they had. So they're in recovery stage now, and there's been some loss of life, and so we're all praying for all those families and victims, and for everybody to get back to where they were before the storm.
But Brooklyn, things have been changed a little bit today, and some things are going to be at Angelic Hall this evening. Won't you go over just some of those changes? Some of our folks here, if you're watching today or watching a little bit later on, you'll at least know what the game plan is tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Hal. So basically, any main stage entertainment that you all are used to seeing here at Ham Days has been moved to either Angelic Hall or the gym at Center Square. So our concerts, things like that. I know Central Kentucky Idol, that's supposed to also be on the main stage, has been moved to Pub 68, just right across the street from the main stage. That's from 5 to 7. I was just told that the hog calling contest has been moved to Angelic Hall. So are you guys...
I'm not doing that, but this is hog calling weather. I mean,
Absolutely.
this is
well, actually,
when the Club 68 and Horseshoe was open here, I think I did some hog calling, or I did something about 1 o'clock in the morning when I was yelling and screaming down there. Jerry Lee asked me to leave, so nevertheless. But that was then. But that's not here now. Yeah, that's it's something FCC even on social media won't allow. But yeah, that's still good to go inside and be a part of that.
Absolutely. Howbie, we're gonna have to get you some windshield wipers for those glasses you've got on.
Think I'll have to. I'll have my mad scientist over here, Sean.
We'll have some 3D printed up here in about 15
I'm not gonna let
minutes.
you get by without saying anything. What did you think about the crowd and the kids up there at Angelic Hall?
I'm just glad they're up there, still continuing the tradition.
Now this morning I had to work a little radio, and I had to call DoorDash to come up and bring me a breakfast, and my DoorDash was Sean over here. So we're going to do a little food critique here. I like my breakfast from bottom to top. My plate was empty as can be. So tell me a little bit about your breakfast, how you liked it, because you're kind of a connoisseur of that type of stuff.
I enjoy it. It's my first thing on the list when I got here. Get some grub and get back to work.
What'd you like about the breakfast? What was your best piece of the meal?
The ham.
The ham. That's a good answer. It's a good answer.
I've never been around Sean when he's not ready to eat, so that's why I like him so much, really, John.
He doesn't talk as much as he eats, but he does eat.
Yeah.
And this is a great opportunity for us to show. Sean Allen is a lot of times behind the scenes. We're not getting mad out of that trailer today, I can promise you that. But Sean is, we talk about Sean Allen, some of the talented staff we work with. This is Sean Allen. He is a very brilliant engineer when it comes to our audio technical center, just like Matt and some of the people we work with. So
he's a big eater too, so that's what I like about him.
He's a foodie. He's a foodie. So
he's a good cook.
I tried to be.
Ladies, he's a good cook.
I tried to be a tech guy today, but they wouldn't let me.
We gave Alan the towel.
Have they handed you an oar yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, things aren't near as bad as I thought they'd be. Okay.
So Hal, I think our next thing is we're going to take a break, and then y'all are going to continue your travels up and down. We're going to see some more of the vendors. With our camera angle, we've been able to get Ronnie over here with toys, but we'll send our mobile crew on down. I will tell you guys the jackets are water resistant. They ain't waterproof, but so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're learning.
Well, and the parade, one last thing, Brooklyn, this parade is going to happen regardless.
We're
today,
rolling
right?
on. We're rolling on.
45 minutes away.
We'll be
1 p.m.
We're going to cover it.
We'll be here to cover it.
So,
all right, John.
Back with more from Central Kentucky, the Marion County Ham Days. Back with more coverage momentarily.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
It's important for us to get back and forth to the doctors and to the grocery. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams that come pick you up there on time and everything.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're not just a little farm community. The things that go on here have global impact.
Here's some of the stuff we used, the byproduct from Maker's Mark Distillery or Heaven Hill, either one. Very good feed. So that's making a good use of a byproduct, local byproduct.
Agriculture is a big business here, but it's not the only thing going on around here.
Since I left 40 some years ago with 2 or 3 industries in town, we've came back and there's almost 40 industries in Marion County now.
Back here at Marion County Country Ham Days, Hal Good, Brooklyn Leap. Hey, listen, here we are, Green River Beekeepers. Anybody home? Anybody home? I wouldn't, Tom. I wouldn't do that at your house in Brooklyn.
No,
I know better. But
Don't do
anyway, on a wet day, we're going to talk about honey, which is not so bad.
That's right. And local honey here in Marion County. Could you please introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. My name is Lisa Ferris. I'm a member of the Bee Club. And this is Tom Jefferson.
Yeah, also a member of the Bee Club, a new one.
So what is the Bee Club?
Right there, Green River Beekeepers Association. We work with members in several of the counties. You can see them listed down there. And we kind of help train, educate, mentor folks who want to get into beekeeping. So if you all are interested, we're more than happy to sign you up.
Well, I'm interested in honey, but I don't know about the work that goes into this. You know, you can look at that. I've seen these boxes at some neighbors' houses and around. Kind of go through the process because they live in here, they come in here, they go get the flowers and come back. Give me the idea of it, Tom.
Well, let's see. We'll just go. This is a particular form. There are many different types of beekeeping. This is Langstrom. We've got a base, what we call a deep, a medium. This is normally where the bees will put their honey, although put it down in here. And then we've got the top. and something here to the inner cover, which helps keep the bees are pretty prolific about gluing things down. So this kind of helps you by not having the top glued down, and pop open that. Hey, there you go. Get out of here. And this is just an example of the type of this is what bees store their. Yeah, the comb. Yeah, and you can see the comb. Now, I just did this. This really belongs down in there, but this is what it looks like as you put it in before the bees have started their work. Just a plastic base, and they then turn it into this.
They build up the comb.
How long does that take?
It can happen pretty quick. If you have a strong, healthy colony, they will fill that out, store the honey or nectar, and turn it into honey. And it could happen within a week, say a couple of weeks.
The most time is spent building up the comb, though. Kind of like building a house. So once the comb is established, then they can fill it up fairly quickly.
Does it matter where you, and I'll say for the latter part, raise bees or have beehives? Like, is there places and environments you shouldn't do it?
Let's see, maybe in an insecticide plant.
Other than that, they're going to come.
Rooftops. If you've got a little space, your neighbors don't mind. Farms are great, and if you know somebody with a little bit of land, that's just set your beehives out there.
What about climate? Oh, I'm sorry.
And because they're pollinators, they will help improve people's production as far as their crops.
What about climate? Does that have an impact of any sort?
It will. Like, for instance, in California, some places they don't have winter, so they can produce all year. And then if you're further north Dakota, South Dakota, you have to prepare for the winter and wrap the hives and feed them through the winter. But mainly it's where you place your hive as far as being in the sun or the shade, or where they can get the sun and have an easy path out of the hive.
Yeah. So the reward. Let's talk about that. Why do people do this? Why do you enjoy it, Tom? Do you enjoy it for the honey? Is it relaxing? Does it give you a peace of mind?
It will. When you open this up, and for the first time, and you've got a busy hive, and you look down in there and you see 20,000 pairs of eyes looking back at you, kind of draws you in. It's fascinating. It helps the environment, and the best part is, if your bees are productive, you're going to have honey, and that's just a wonderful subject.
You ever had those 20,000 eyes turn on you? Have you? That would be my biggest. That'd be my biggest fear.
No, I think we have a lot of misconception about bees, and that of course they can sting, but in the springtime when they are busy heading out, I will go into the hive with just a t-shirt on. I've got the male because there's always possible that one can come out. But you can go now in the fall when they're more defensive, then I'll put on the bee suit and stuff like that. So really, unless you are allergic to bee stings, this is pretty safe. I mean, over the past 3 years, I've probably been stung about 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, they're busy. They've got stuff to do, and they just don't stand in front of the hive. But they're busy. They're doing their thing, and they're really not that concerned.
So busy bees are the best bees. If I've learned anything here today.
There you go. And we left ours at home. Normally we try to bring out the observation hive, but of course, weather like this, they're all at home. They don't like being bothered, and it's not the best.
Yeah, that's probably not the best. Anybody interested in being a part of what you're doing at Green River? What do they need to do if they can't make it down today? Who can they contact?
We're on Facebook. So Green River, Beekeepers Association. If you are interested, come to the meeting.
Yeah,
you'll learn about
education and exposure.
That's right. And we provide mentors to people who are new.
There you go.
So, it's a great hobby.
Good deal. Hey, thanks for joining us. We've enjoyed this. Okay.
Thanks for showing
Be aware. Don't be left out. Be with these guys. Here we go.
The place to
Green
be.
River. Yeah, the place. Green River. We appreciate them. Brooklyn Leap and How Be Good at Marion County Country Ham Days on G&G Productions.
All right.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey McKinley, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, we drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down line can do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitLebanonKY.com.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Back here in downtown Lebanon for the Marion County Country Ham Days. We're about 30 minutes away from the parade. Rain is steady. I'm not going to say it's hard rain or an easy rain. It's just a steady rain. But you know what? Some good winter jackets and some boots like my next guest has on. You'll be fine. You've done worse than the rain. Just come on out. The parade's still going on. There's a lot of events that are going on. I've got Amanda Knopp with me. She is on the Chamber or the Ham Days board. Chamber board. And you're looking for some volunteers this morning.
Yes, always looking for volunteers, always. We usually have roughly about 500 volunteer hours over the Ham Days weekend. We use the Marion County High School Beta, does a lot of those hours, and then the National Honor Society. Cool. We use some of the other Beta groups as well that help us cover those hours.
And what activities do you all need volunteers for?
We need, we always have a bunch of workers under the breakfast tent. We serve the line, we clean the tables, we do the drinks for the breakfast tent, and then we also have workers in the kids zone up there at Center Square, and they run the bouncy houses, the crafts and different things. Just a lot of different things we use the volunteers for.
And this is an event, we've talked about it throughout the morning, that, you all start planning this in November, and, and then a hurricane pops up. You just got to be flexible. It's Ham Days. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, we're not going to melt.
That's right. That's what I talk. The first person that comes down here and melts gets a free ham from somewhere. I'll figure it out. But if you can come down here and show me you are physically melting in the rain, I mean, you can look at my fingers. I'm a little wrinkly this morning, but that's fine. So, volunteer hours are plenty. The events are still going on. And just give a pitch to everybody to come out and support these local vendors and local businesses this Saturday and Sunday.
I think what makes Marion County and Lebanon so special is the fact that people are willing to come out here and brave the rain, brave the weather, to support our local vendors, our local brick and mortar businesses. I've seen a lot of people rally around the last couple of days, supporting each other's businesses, promoting their activities and different things, and really just rallying people to come out here. Even if you come out here for an hour or two, it's worth your time. The businesses appreciate it. This is the best festival in Kentucky.
You're not biased there, though, are you?
Not biased at all. Not biased at all. I'm a homegrown girl, so I think that Lebanon's pretty great, and I think that coming out and supporting our businesses and the people who support our ball teams and who support everything we do.
And that's what and we said this earlier, the Amazons and some of those businesses, when you need donations for your softball team or for your football team or for the band or Beta, they are not making grand donations like these brick and mortars are, or these tenant vendors. These are the people that, in Washington County, when we're working with athletics over there, these are the businesses that say, oh yeah, I'll write that $100 check or that $200 check or whatever. These are the ones that support all the youth activities, all the adult activities, all the community activities. These are the businesses do it, and all that we're asking today is come down and support them.
Absolutely. And being able to pivot in this, this weather, sometimes you got to be creative. We had a great shirt idea that came about, the Come Helena or High Water, the United Threads. I think Amy Bland designed it, and then United Threads has been printing it, and that's kind of what we got to do sometimes. We just got to pivot with what we're handed and make the most out of it, and take lemons and make lemonade instead of,
And you can get those from the Lion Cub over on the back side.
Yes,
See, I got
we have lemonade
stand.
See,
we got it all.
See how that worked?
It worked out well. We're going to throw it down the street. I think Brooklyn and Hal are checking out some of the vendors. We're going to throw it down to them. Take it away, guys.
Back here and doing kind of a roundabout thing here with some of the arts and crafts and the vendors open and some of the stores that are open, like here at Sweet Teas, Hal Good, Brooklyn Leap. And who do we got from Sweet Teas here?
Michelle, Carol.
You ladies come, we got a sign to come to Sweet Teas to talk to you all. Tell me about Sweet Teas.
Sweet Teas is home of the Build-A-Tea. We started this business several years ago in my backyard. The way it works is we have thousands of screens already pre-designed. You come in, pick out your screen, pick out your blank tea. We make it, and you walk out the door with it in just a couple of minutes. We came to town, opened a brick and mortar last year in August.
Awesome. Well, we're thankful to have you here in Lebanon and Marion County, that's for sure. If you are coming to Ham Days today and you forget your poncho and umbrella, I think they're selling those today here as well, right? So come to Sweet Teas.
We have ponchos, we have umbrellas. We also have all kinds of other accessories, great Christmas gifts, jewelry, lotions, just different things. We carry a wide variety of things in here. A lot of unique items.
Well, entrepreneurship these days, you've got to be able to stay on top of not only your business, but, how your business is diversified, and small business, it's so important.
That's right. And everything we do here pretty much is custom. You can come in and build your own trucker hat right here on the spot.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that.
We have a charm bar over here where you can build your own charm bracelets, charm necklaces. We have a backpack bar where you can put patches, or we can embroidery it. Everything is customizable in this place.
I like your shirt up here with all the rock and roll folks on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's my gig. Eagles, Queen, Fleetwood Mac. Now, Sean.
How old we are.
But Sean and them, it would be more like, who are the Nail Biters, and who are some of the people you all listen to? They're down at Louder Than Life this weekend. I can't keep up with Stryker and I like those stuff.
Half of those.
But it's neat that you can come in here and make your own shirt.
Absolutely. And if we don't have it on the shelf, we can get it within just a matter of a couple days.
Now, you're here open. Give me an idea of your hours, because you are here at a store. You're not in a booth here today, but you are open.
Absolutely. We are open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 5, and Saturday from 10 to 2, right? We're closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We will be opening on Tuesdays more during the holiday season.
I think I need some of this hair glitter here today. Do you sell some of that over here?
We do. We've got some, and we have a booth outside that the girls are working, and they're putting it on the spot.
We first got to get them some windshield wipers for those glasses, and then the glitter.
We'll figure something out later, though. I like the glitter idea. So anyway, we may be back. So
we've got the girls outside. They are raising money for a travel ball team.
Cool.
Nice. They're doing the hair glitter. They have hot dogs and snow cones and stuff like that sitting right outside of our store. So y'all stop and see them too.
And ponchos.
And ponchos.
Did we say ponchos?
Ponchos and umbrellas on this rainy day. Thank you, ladies. Y'all are doing an awesome job.
Thank you so much. Happy
Brooklyn
Ham Days.
Leap, Hal Be Good on G&G Productions.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote, yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van and it was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us and just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good. Just a smooth experience.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
It's not often you get to stand in the middle of the street in Central Kentucky, especially on about 12:30 on a Saturday. But throw a rain and a parade and a festival, and you get to do kind of whatever you want to. Little wet. Nobody's going to melt. I think we have established that. If you think you're going to melt, come on down. Come see me, and we will take care of that and prove to you that you're not going to melt. So joining me now is the County Clerk of Marion County, Chad Mattingly. Do what?
Not melting.
Not melting. So you're not melting, right?
Not at all.
Have you talked to anybody down here that you're in fear of melting? Your wife,
I have not
maybe?
seen anybody melting. No, my wife and kids, they're right over here. They're not melting. Got vendors that I'm looking at right here that are set up, ready with red hot deals and lots of good things to buy. There's good things to eat. I can vouch for that. I haven't bought a lot of other things, but I have bought some food.
You bought some food this morning?
Yes, sir.
Well, Chad,
good food.
The next thing you're working on in your professional life is you got an election coming up today.
Yes, sir.
And what are we, about 64, 65 days out?
Oh, no, we're less than that. We've got ballots out.
You got 35 days.
Yeah, last Saturday was the 45-day mark. That's when people could start requesting absentee ballots. We sent those out what we've got so far. By the time we left the office yesterday, everybody that had requested one had been sent out. Our dream team, Donna Royce and Kathy Blanford, had worked all them up. Some, when I was at the post office yesterday, right behind us, dropping some off, ran in somebody. He said, "I've already got mine turned back in."
And that's what we want. And it's part of the process. And it doesn't matter. We're going to talk a very small piece of politics. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Just get out and vote and let your voice be heard. And then you've got a new option. Do you have a new drive-through option that you have?
We didn't do the drive-through voting. We were talking about doing drive-through voting. A day like today would be a good day to do drive-through voting.
It absolutely would.
But no, our early voting this time. 12 hours a day. From 8 a.m. till 8 p.m., Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before the election.
Right.
At the public library, Marion County Public Library.
Right down the street from where we're standing right here.
They've opened the doors to us for 12 hours a day, even that Saturday, John. October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd. Starting Halloween.
So you can
everybody can come out and vote.
You're going to be in town doing some Halloween stuff anyway. Just go vote. Go with the kids with candy. Go vote and take care of all of it.
Go down Spalding Avenue. Get the trick or treat on. Stop up there. Get your vote on. Yeah, it's going to be a good thing.
It's about access, ladies and gentlemen. As we're in, any election is an important election. It changes things. And again, does not matter who you're voting for.
Now on election day. 12 polling locations in Marion County.
All right.
For all corners of Marion County, Gravel Switch, Braversville, Holy Cross, Raywick, every corner, Jesse Town at the Coon Hunters Club, 4 or 5 places here in Lebanon. It's, and if you're a registered voter in Marion County, you can vote at any of the 12 election day polling locations. But we also, highly recommend that you come out and take advantage of the 36 hours of early voting. You never know when election day is going to be a day like today, but maybe
That's
even
right.
worse. You know,
You never know.
might not be able to get out on election day.
So what you're going to learn from this interview is come out to Marion County Country Ham Days. It's raining a little bit, be fine, and go vote. Does that sum up our last couple minutes?
Come to the Ham Days this weekend. Vote starting Halloween. If you can't get out and vote because of age, disability, or you're a student, or you're temporarily residing out of the county, not going to be in during the in-person time, go ahead and give us a call. And
what's that phone number?
270-692-2651, or you can do it online at govote.ky.gov. If you're doing anything with voting, make sure it's govote.ky.gov. Don't do it on Facebook. Don't do it on voteaccess.org or, any.
It's not the official sites.
That's right. Go to the official State Board of Elections, Secretary of State website at govote.ky.gov. You can check out your voter registration. You can go ahead and get registered until October 7th. You got to go?
No, we're good.
All right. I'll talk about this all day, buddy.
He's passionate about it.
Hey.
Chad, appreciate he's one of our sponsors today for the parade. We are going to send it down to Brooklyn and Howe. I think they're down to Good Buddies Brewing. I think that's what
That's
I hear.
a good place to be.
That is a good place to be.
Yeah.
Send it down to you guys.
Hey, Kay Grace.
We are live, How Be Brooklyn Leap with G&G Productions here at Good Buddies Brewing in downtown Lebanon. Happy to introduce you to the owner of Good Buddies, Ray Osborne. Ray, happy Ham Days.
Happy Ham Days to you all, too.
So you've got a lot of good things going on here today. I know last night as well. Can you just tell us about your food truck, what all's going on at Good Buddies? I know you've been a part of other events throughout Ham Days as well. Just give us a little idea of what that looks like.
Okay, so last night we were the proud sponsors of the music that was supposed to be on the main stage. It was at Angelic Hall, so we sponsored Caleb Cecil and Hotel Whiskey last night. Natra Calhoun opened for them, so it was a great event last night. This week, today's kind of, we're just winging it with the weather. We've got ball games on inside today, so we've got the Kentucky game on now. We'll have the Louisville Notre Dame game on later at 3:30, and then we're going to have the Alabama Georgia game later tonight. But we've got TVs inside. We've got a tent outside that'll keep you out of the rain. TV out there too. So a lot of come get out of the rain. We've got 15 of our beers on that we produce locally right here in Lebanon. So
I highly recommend Floating the Fork.
It is one of our flagship beers. It's our light Pilsner beer. We've got a lot. And then our Oktoberfest is on right now. We call it Oztoberfest. You can only get it probably this weekend. It's very limited batch. We had it last year at Ham Days and this year at Ham Days. So,
how'd you get started in this? Entrepreneurship's so tough, and you got to have the mindset to do it. And you've done it, and everybody around here's got a smile on their face. So, how'd you get started?
Honestly, I got started just home brewing. I did a lot of YouTube videos, watching how to do it, and just seeing how to do it. And so, 15 years of doing it in my garage, making small batches. And then we were like, let's just take the leap and try to do something special here in Lebanon.
Now you're getting ready to take a big leap. Brooklyn and I were just talking about it. New location. Wow, that's exciting for Lebanon.
Yes, we are. We're getting ready to break ground on a new 5,000 square foot building over in the newly developed area that the Economic Development and Industrial Foundation is putting together for us. So we're going to be sitting right over by the new multi-purpose building that everybody's looking forward to. So we'll be sitting right next to it. Loretta Butcher Shop's going to have a spot next to us. So we're really excited. The tap room's going to probably double in size. We're going to be able to grow into bigger equipment and things. So we're really excited about what the future holds for us.
Well, we're excited too and really proud. What a great story. Entrepreneur expanding here in Lebanon, Marion County. That's an economic development dream, How Be, as you well know.
Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you. Somebody that invests in the community like this, we need to take good care of you. Sounds like you got some guys back here already that are big supporters.
We do. We have a lot of local support. Has been great. We've been open for about 18 months now, and the locals have embraced us. And again, we tell everybody we're not just another bar. Everybody's like, oh, Lebanon's got another bar. We're not a bar. We're family friendly. We've even got a cabinet of games over there. You can come in and play Uno, checkers. Cards, whatever. Kids friendly, like I said, family friendly atmosphere. We're not open super late, so it's just a really good atmosphere too.
You can tell, just check out these threads right here. These guys are set up for it. Best of luck to you in your new business, and you're working with a good person to get you there, that's for sure. We are broadcasting live from downtown Lebanon. It's Marion County Country Ham Days, which is a G&G production.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Caring creates healthier lives and healthier communities. And when it comes to healthcare, you can count on us. We have the expertise to care for you right here at home, whenever you need us. From delivering newborns to performing surgeries, annual screenings to emergency care, you can count on us to provide compassionate, high-quality healthcare to you and your family. From the routine to the unforeseen. Count on us.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I know that for me, when I first moved back, everybody was like, you can't find jobs, you can't. I found 2 jobs in a matter of 2 weeks.
I think we have a great industrial base. We also have a great education system.
Knowing that your children could walk down the street and be okay, or play outside and be okay.
I've been involved in youth sports for years. We have great youth sports programs.
My daughter was on the state championship teams, and I feel like that was able to kind of catapult her into playing at a collegiate level.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by County Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with County Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Back here in downtown Lebanon, and listen, the rain is slowing up. They must knew that the parade was coming, and it slowed up. It's lightened up a little bit. There's a sun somewhere up there. So.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Our good friend Jeremy Bowman, J-Bo, 2 shots on the barrel, join us.
Hey, we just finished up all the kiddie pageants, the airplane throwing contest.
Which I think the airplane contest should have been outside.
Oh, it would have been so good. It would have went like 3 feet. I wouldn't have had to chase them.
You could have gone a paper wad contest right after that.
Yes.
So.
We did hula hoops. We did jump rope, basketball shooting. We did the little Ham Days contest. And now I ran out here. I was scared I missed the parade, but evidently it's getting ready to happen.
It's getting ready to happen. I see them lining up
there.
there.
I'm so excited.
And Jeremy, you do a ton down here on main stage. You kind of MC the weekend, and a lot of flexibility, a lot of moving around, but this is what small towns do. You just make it work.
That's right. You make it work, and you never give up on ham days.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a hurricane.
It was.
We still. Oh yeah, it's true. we show up for ham days. And I'm having a ball. What about you?
Look, I'm loving it. You know, you get a chance to get all this rain gear out. We've tested it today. These jackets are water resistant.
Look good,
They're not
man.
waterproof, but
good.
But it's good. And I like the T-shirts. Come Helene or high water.
I love it.
We're having ham days. So.
I love it, man. And I'm so excited about the parade. And tomorrow, right where we're standing, we're having a hay bale toss competition, man. Larger than life. If you've never been to that, you have to come out and check it out.
And they'll be stacked 7 or 8 deep. And the forecast does look a little better tomorrow. But
yeah.
and listen, if you've been watching the entire programming, you've heard us say this. Come out and support local businesses.
That's right.
Because these are the team, and I'm hammering this home, especially for this afternoon. These are the people that when you need a donation for this or that, these are the ones buying it.
Absolutely,
right, Jeremy?
Absolutely. I mean, they're begging for you to come in and spend your money. Don't stay at home because it's raining. Come on out and have a good time. Spend your money, help these people out, and have a good time along the way.
And I'm going to give a free country ham away to anybody that comes down here and shows me they're melting. So if you are melting in the rain, you come down and see me, I'll give you a free country ham.
Absolutely. I'll give you one too.
We're going to double. So you got
Double
2
that.
free country hams.
Absolutely.
If you come down here in the rain and you start melting,
That's right.
2 free country hams.
Come on down, guys. It's a good time.
We are about 15 minutes away from the parade.
Let's not forget Springview.
Springview Hospital is our lead sponsor today.
Reba!
Thank you. So Reba,
We love Reba.
We love Reba. So come on down to Marion County Ham Days, and coverage brought to you by Springview Hospital.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
It's important for us to get to back and forth to the doctors and to the groceries. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams to come pick you up there on time and everything.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
Get ready for the workday.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Go.
Well, we are back in downtown Lebanon. It's the Double Nickel Marion County Country Ham Days. How good John Graves here right now. We have had a pleasure to do this. This is our third year.
I think so.
Number 3 that we've kind of
it's
put
my
together.
Third.
This is your third?
Second.
Oh, I wasn't here last year.
That's right.
I was on Myrtle Beach last year, so I had a reason. But nevertheless, we're here this year and kind of going through the elements, and I think really it's worked out very well. We've talked to a lot of folks that are very grateful to be here, John. It's just really an all-around good festival.
It is, and you know it's coming, and it's, you know, it may be 90, it may be 50, it may be rainy, it may be, I don't think it'll ever be snowy, but who knows with Mother Nature's temperamental attitude. But you know what, again, and with that last block, you have 2 country hams on the line. If you come down to the G&G trailer and say, I'm melting and here's proof, you're going to get 2 free country hams out of the deal.
You know, I think one thing that shows a whole lot, we'll see if Matthew can get Jeremy to kind of pan over to our right in front of the post office over there. It's amazing to see some of the folks that are here for the parade. I mean, there are folks moving up and down the street, lining up to come and watch the parade, whether it's a loved one or whether it's somebody that's just coming to town to watch a parade. It seems like they always have folks that show up for something like that.
And that's what you got to do, and we've talked about it, Alan and I have all morning, is these are the people in your businesses that support your ball teams and all of that, and come out and support them. This is a big weekend for everybody. They plan on, you know, they budget for this stuff, and it's important to come out and support these small businesses. You know, as many of them that you've talked to this morning at different places. And again, I can't say enough the amount of work that goes into this with the chamber, and then being able to pivot. And I think it's a great word from this morning, is to pivot and move events around so that they can still hey, it's kind of like it was 4 years ago, right? It's different, but we're here. We're going to make the best of it.
I think that's exactly what we're doing. We encourage you to keep it right here because we're going to have a parade. Whether it's in the rain, snow, sleet, or hail, we're going to have it, and we'll be able to bring it to you, compliments of all of our sponsors. So make sure to like and share this broadcast so your neighbors and friends that weren't able to get out today can enjoy this.
And if you're rewatching this and you want to relive the wet days, guess what? You can do that too. It'll be posted on our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Roku channel. I think Roku from last year. I think the parade from last year is still on there. So
yeah,
you can,
first one.
You can kind of go back and forth between the 2 videos. So
Ham Days Parade, number 55, coming up for you next. It's brought to you by Springview Hospital in Lebanon. That's all next, and it's a G&G production.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're not just a little farm community. The things that go on here have global impact.
There's some of the stuff we use, the byproduct from Maker's Mark Distillery or Heaven Hill, either one. Very good feed. So that's making a good use of a byproduct, local byproduct.
Agriculture is a big business here, but it's not the only thing going on around here.
Since I left 40 some years ago with 2 or 3 industries in town, we've came back and there's almost 40 industries in Marion County now.
Hey McKinley, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, we drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down line can do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Back in downtown Lebanon, Marion County Country Ham Days. Glad to have you alongside on this wet Ham Days, but nevertheless, Ham Days going on, events going on, and they're going to have number 55 Ham Days Parade, brought to you by Springview Hospital in Lebanon and Springview Clinic, located over in Springfield. John, there's a good crowd that's rolling out here today.
Streets are starting to fill up. They're only one deep right now, so there's plenty of room to come down and see a great parade, Hal.
Everybody, that's right. I'm here with our very own Lebanon Police Chief Greg Young. Greg, how's Ham Days going so far?
Smooth but wet.
Smooth but wet. I would agree with that. Hey, thank you so much for sending your team down here and everything you're doing for us. We really appreciate it. Can I get a great big happy Ham Days from you?
Happy Ham Days.
Heard it here first from Lebanon Police Chief Greg Young. Thank you so much.
Probably here in our microphones as they're coming through. We also have the sheriff over there, Mr. Jimmy Clemens. Jimmy, how are you, buddy? You're dry. Yeah. I had to take my hat off you. Next up is the Marion County Veterans Honor Guard as they're coming through. They and that bus is coming through so that they can get prepped for the honor guard as they come through. And then our next official float is our Grand Marshals. And the Grand Marshals was going to be the football team this year, Brooklyn, but they moved a football game on Friday night. So guess what?
They did.
You've added some different people in here. You going to talk about what groups are up there with you?
Absolutely. I believe we have soccer teams involved here, all different kinds. So we've kind of mixed it up this year a little bit. Again, who can plan for a hurricane in Kentucky?
You see the Marion County High School basketball team. If you when it come by, I see Matthew Thomas, head coach of the Marion County High School basketball team, as they are carrying the flag, which is always the Grand Marshal of this parade. So, the basketball players.
Harry Van Wy approaching.
Harry Van Wy is in which vehicle?
Right here with the horse.
Oh, right here. We'll get Jeremy to kind of pan this way with the horse.
Absolutely.
That looks like it's on. That looks like it is prepared for today's weather, whether it be on wheels or if that horse gets going fast enough, it can just kind of slide across with its skis. Brian Smith with the EMS. And yeah, Brooklyn, you can grab that paper. That's the one they go with main stage on.
Oh, here we have, grab. Does Brian have a paper?
He
does. Keep rolling. Here we go. So here we have Little Miss Ham Days, Ansley Leachman. Miss Ansley was named Little Miss Ham Days this morning and was so excited to get on stage. Say hi to Ansley. Everybody say hi. Hey, can you squeak that pig for us, please?
That's awesome. I love them.
Congratulations, Miss Ansley.
Hey, we knew that was going to be a winner. We knew she was going to be a winner.
Yeah, I'd love a bracelet.
Oh, I want a bracelet.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got. I'll take both.
It appears we have Springview Hospital.
Springview Hospital
throwing
is right
bracelets
here.
at me. I've got
Throwing
our
bracelets.
I've
I've
got
got mine on.
Springview Hospital CEO Reba Seltzer here with us. Can you give us a great big happy ham days, Reba?
Happy ham days. Come Halloween or high water. We're here for you.
Next coming up, I'll kind of walk up and grab this. No, go ahead, Brooklyn. No, you got the wireless. I got the headset. You have your state championship.
My girls right here.
You got it. Go with it.
Marion County 12U softball Little League state champions. All right. Hey, can you all give me a great big happy ham days? Happy ham days!
Oh, that may have been the loudest
what
so
about
far.
you?
Happy ham days.
Definitely the loudest so far.
Back, Coach. They rolling through. It's like it's raining or something.
Flooring it.
This is going to turn into the fastest Indies parade in history just based on speed.
I'm going to have to start jogging in my boots.
All the floats coming in, and they're starting to line up, and we can see them. But they are at a they moving today.
They are.
Trying to
we
read.
have our Corsair
Yep.
a Louisville float. Can we get a great big happy ham days from you?
Happy ham day.
Thank you so much.
They normally have the trucks and the little cars, and they're running around, but a little too wet for that action today.
The Marion County Public Library Bookmobile.
That's new here in Lebanon.
Is
that
new
not?
here.
Did I see that here lately?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Nice addition to Marion County.
Absolutely. We've got a great public library.
Reading
here.
is everything, and they've gone through
It
some
is.
renovations here lately, Brooklyn. That
Absolutely.
It's just really a class facility here.
Yes, it is. Here we have Marion County Distinguished Young Woman. My Old Kentucky Home was the theme this year. John, if you want to stop them when they get up there and get a great big happy ham days, I bet they'd love to do that for you.
Yeah, we'll get to DYW girls. I know this group. How are you
know
all?
this group.
Good. Can we get a happy ham days?
Happy ham days!
Marion County DYW. Our winner is on the back. We'll grab right here. I tried. I almost did it.
I'm going to walk across the street here.
You got any kids?
I've got a couple interviews lined up over
All right.
here. I think we're ready for you.
And then the loudness comes in.
First. Excuse me. Yep. All right. So we've got our first interview of the day lined up here. Ma'am, what is your name?
Elle.
Elle, what a pretty name. Elle, what is your favorite part of ham days?
Probably the Pokey Pig.
The Pokey Pig. I'm a fan of the Pokey Pig too. Did you run this morning?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was a little cold, but it was still good.
Oh yeah, good. Did you get wet?
Yeah, really wet.
A little rainy. You didn't mind though, did you?
Nope.
Perfect. How old are you, Elle?
I am 10.
Where do you go to school?
St. A.
St. A. All right. Well, can I get you to give us a great big happy ham days?
Yeah. Happy ham days.
Thank you so much, Elle. Hey.
Brooklyn, she is phenomenal. I'm gonna have to come
Phenomenal.
out. What about her? Like
I'm just gonna leave the microphone with her.
Absolutely. Like I'm out of a job. Where did she go?
She's right here.
Where is she? Because
Right
we
here.
got blocked.
Elle.
Elle, come over here real quick. Come over here and walk with me. I want to show the little girl that was doing this interview because it was a phenomenal interview. So right here, we'll make sure you get your face on the camera. It's mobile. It'll zoom in on you. So we just want to that was a great interview. You did a great job. Very well for a 10-year-old.
Thank you.
So again, Pokey Pig, what's your second favorite event?
Second favorite event of ham days.
Probably the hay bale toss is really fun.
That's my favorite event.
And that's tomorrow.
Besides the parade, obviously.
And besides the parade, then hay bale toss. So want to make sure we got Elle over here. We'll let Brooklyn walk her back over.
One more big happy ham days.
Happy ham days.
Thank you so much.
We need to book her every year.
Yes, we do. She signed the dotted line.
There we go. Put her under contract, give her a jacket.
Nuh-uh. Thank you. You want to talk about ham days? No. We don't ever want to talk about anything. Hey, we've got a Marion County EMS. Appreciate you all, what you do for ham days, keeping us safe, making sure everybody's taken care of. Can I get a great big happy ham days from you?
Happy ham days.
Thank you all so much.
There's a lot of people throwing candy out, and these kids are racking up Brooklyn. I think we're going to see some of it in the drain down here, but you set to do some of this stuff, and you just got to stay with it. So the kids up there by you are racking up on candy.
That's right, but I can't get them to do an interview. They're too busy racking up on candy. I'm going to venture across the street.
Yeah,
I've got some other interviews lined up over here.
Go over and find Elle's friends, because
that's where I'm headed.
We've had a couple comments that Elle is carried the entire broadcast this
Elle
morning.
is my hero.
Absolutely. Again, this is the loud portion of the program. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I've got some interviews lined up over here.
Oh,
so,
now they want to talk.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how old are you, ma'am?
8.5.
And what's your name?
Finley Buckman.
Finley Buckman. Where do you go to school?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. We've got a lot of St. A participants here at the parade today. What about you, ma'am? What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby. What's your name?
Annie.
Annie. What's your name, sir?
Cameron.
Cameron. What's your name?
Lucy.
Lucy. What's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Hey, what's your all's favorite part of ham days?
The parade.
The parade. The parade.
Our community coming together.
Our community coming together, an economic developer's dream. She's with Elle.
She's with Elle.
Hey, thank you all so much. Could you give me a great big happy ham days?
Happy ham days!
They might win the loudest. Thank you all so much. Happy ham days. The community coming together.
I'm going to need that clip. Hey, Brooklyn, we'll send that to you. We'll snip that and send that whole interview packet to you.
I had to take a quick breath there. I'm not often at a loss for words. Hey, we have the Little Miss and Mr. Marion County Fair quickly approaching. John, I bet you can get a happy ham days out of them.
No, they're ducking back in for cover.
Here we have Miss Kentucky. Miss Kentucky, could you give us a great big happy ham days?
Happy ham days.
Thank you so much. You look beautiful. Yeah, wave it.
Hal's going to come out here for just a minute. Hal, shortened parade, but the enthusiasm's there, and that's what you want.
Well, a nice crowd on hand here for this parade. If you look down the street, there's still a lot of folks, umbrellas, ponchos that are here, and they're set up. And I know you in Brooklyn have talked to a lot of folks, and there's so many people look forward to this parade and being a part of it. Miss Kentucky over here. I mean, Leslie's here. Welcome, Leslie. Glad to have you. And I look down through here, and I'll brag on the Central Kentucky Community Action Group that's here.
You know this group.
I know
Good
these
timing.
folks. Just got this back from Newcomb Graphics. These folks are looking okay.
We know
here.
that guy, too.
And we know him as well.
Let's get
Central
a good
Kentucky
shot of this.
Community Action.
Good shot of this. We'll
they
give
got
them
their
waving.
Catch Transportation, and that is their senior transit connection. And again, they do a great job. And
you all are always looking
Kathy
for drivers.
Kathy Isaac's there. What do you say, Kathy? You're looking good in that van, gal. I like the van. Looks good. They worked hard. Then we got our big bus back there. So
and
these folks work hard.
Transportation's always looking for drivers. If you're retired or one income, it doesn't matter. Something you like to do, they can contact Central Kentucky Community Action.
Can do that, and they've got everything that you can contact, all the way down to medical needs to trying to get you to work. They can take care of that as well. Providing miles with smiles, they say, and they do just that. So glad to have them participating in Marion County Country Ham Days.
Next, it looks like Kentucky Hoop Barns. I'm going to try to see who is on the back of this. Your 2024.
That's a rough-looking bunch in there, John. That's all I can tell you.
Here we go. Amelia Mattingly, escorted by Kentucky Hoop Barns.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys should have let this guy out about a mile back down the road. Are you having a good ham day?
Absolutely, yes, sir. The best
well, look, you got a good ride to take you down the road.
Sir, Kentucky Hoop Barns, the best for less.
There he goes. Look at it, man. I tell you what. I'll send you the bill on that one, all right?
This is the
looking good
11-year-old division of the overall state ham days, or the state fair winner of the ham days. And now we've got the cars. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
Yeah, we've got our first of the classic cars coming through. We've got an 87 Monte Carlo Super Sport.
I'm sorry.
Super Sport. It's fine. It's fine. Driven by Bobby Wilcher. So an 87 Monte Carlo Super Sport. So.
What year did you have?
I had a 77.
Oh.
Monte Carlo Cherry Apple Red.
You had? You don't have it anymore?
It had Kragers on it. These are nice.
Couple of Monte Carlos coming in here. I think we've got another Super Sport.
I didn't need an 18 or 19. Those are nice vehicles.
All right, here we've got an 84. So we're getting a little closer to your model, Halby. 84 Monte Carlo Super Sport, driven by Skylar Welcher. I believe there's probably some relation here.
Yeah, probably. The sights
Can you give us a wave over here at the camera? Give us a big wave.
It's a nice car.
Here we have a city councilman Jonathan Spalding. He is driving Brenda Spalding and Barbara Buckman. This is their father's, Ray Buckman's 1983 Chevrolet Scottsdale truck.
I remember that truck.
And Jonathan says, see you at the Energy Insurance Car Show tomorrow. He's all in. Jonathan, can we get a happy ham days from you?
Yes, happy ham days.
How about a wave?
Wave at the camera. Who's your next one, Brooklyn? What's the only tractor trailer I've seen today?
The only tractor trailer I've seen today. We have Triple S Transport, and he is supporting the Marion County High School Marching Knights. So he's actually pulling the marching band, I believe. So yeah, here we go.
Oh, big horn.
I bet we can. I'm going to give this back to you. Can we get a great big happy ham days from you?
Happy ham day.
Thank you so much.
Marion County Marching Band. That's their trailer. I hope they're not in the trailer. And then we've got the, and this is next weekend, October the 5th, they're having a demolition derby. Some of those vehicles.
Now that 77 Monte Carlo I talked about earlier, it looked like that by the time I graduated.
It looked like the Derby cars.
I think I can get a great big happy ham days from this crew. What do you think?
Happy Ham Day!
So thank you so much. Give the camera a wave over here as you drive by. Hey, can I get a great big happy ham days from you all?
Happy Ham Day!
Yeah!
And Brooklyn, you're up the street. That one horse is not liking the loud noise.
No, he is not.
Oh, Derby, now.
We literally just had a demolition. Well, good.
You never know what the parade's going to bring you.
Hey, we've got a hurricane in Kentucky, so why not a demolition derby?
On Main Street. Girl Scouts are your next troop, 327. We'll give them a good wave over. And then the horses, Hal.
And then the horses.
Yeah, always bringing up the rear, if you will.
I'm gonna try to get a happy ham days without getting kicked. Can I get a happy ham days from you? Happy ham days! All right.
Smaller parade this year because of the weather, Hal, but the enthusiasm's still there, and that's what you want to see.
Had a nice crowd out today for this parade, dealing with the elements. That should be the theme of this year's Marion County Country Ham Days, and they are. They're dealing with it, and here they are, and they're having a good time and trying to make the best of whatever the given situation is, and they're doing it.
Ham Days pivot, and that's what you've got to do when you do an outside event. You know, there's a big event going on in Louisville this week. They've had to make some changes. That's just what you got to do when you have this weather coming through. I think we'll get Sean if he can come this way. We'll get him. All the noise you're hearing in the background is the demolition derby cars, which are now kind of down toward Main Street a little bit more in Main Stage. But again, that gives you a little sense of the crowd down the street from us. Again, there's people out, and as I see down by Main Stage here at Proctor Knott and Main Street, they're 3 or 4 deep stacked down there. I mean, again, people are doing what they've asked to do and to come out and support the Ham Days. Again, if you didn't know, 2 free hams. If you can come down to our tent while we're set up and show me that you're melting, I'll give you 2 free hams. One sponsored by G&G, one sponsored by J-Bo.
I think the melting part's where we got to really make that proof.
Yeah, I've got to see actual melting. So.
Okay. Hey, what a great parade. Finish things up. Thank you guys. Y'all did a great job. We got more coming up in just a moment. You'll want to stay tuned. We're going to see if we can catch some more of the sights and sounds of the Double Nickel, number 55, Marion County Country Ham Days, which is a G&G production.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote, yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van, and it was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us in just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good, just a smooth experience.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
Get ready for the workday.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you want to live here and live in a nice subdivision on a golf course, you can live in it. If you want to live here, have a baby farm out in the country, you can have it here. You want to buy land to hunt, fish, and do that, we have it all right here in Marion County.
You can be whatever you want to in Marion County.
So financial advantages, huge. The beauty, the people. I mean, it all seems like cliches, but oh my gosh, it's the truth.
How do you play it safe around electricity? My dad works for County Energy and wants us to be careful by doing the following. Never put fingers or other objects in an outlet. Keep metal objects out of toasters. Keep radios and electrical items away from bathtubs and showers. Never pull a plug out by its cord. Stay away from substations and power lines. Don't climb on power poles. Never fly kites near power lines. Whether you are playing outside or inside on a rainy day, always play it safe around electricity. This message brought to you by County Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with County Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitlebanonky.com.
A lot of enthusiasm.
Check, see if that mic's on. Hold on. Well, we're trying to keep mics dry and everything else, and
Now we good?
now I can hear you. We're good.
All right. But yeah, a lot of enthusiasm for the parade, though. People were excited, and the people in the parade, the floats and everybody were excited. So it's a good parade.
Well, and our coverage is not ending right now. I'm going to tell you, our coverage is going to continue. We've got we've sent our mobile group on down, and they're going to go try to catch some of the vendors and stuff. So more to come as we're kind of mingling around here. But when was the last? You've been coming back as you've moved back in the area. You've been back to some of these Ham Days festivities.
Yeah, they've all been good. Great event. Parades are awesome. A little shorter parade
Yeah.
today because of the weather.
A little faster parade.
Faster. Yeah, I mean, we had the demolition cars come through, and they were revving them up, ready to go, and the horses behind them didn't really like the demolition cars. So
They
it was
didn't.
exciting.
There was a wreck here on Main Street,
They
but
actually previewed what's going to happen.
they did, and I hope I'm glad I don't sell insurance to people those cars. So again, rain's picked up a little bit. It's okay. Come on out and join us. Let's see, Matt. You tell me in my ear. We're going to kind of live cast here. Are they set up?
Just keep at it. They're still getting lined up.
All right, they're still getting lined up, so we're gonna stay here. I'm trying to. Hey, Matthew Thomas, Matthew Thomas, get up here, Head basketball coach at Marion County High School, has done some work with G&G before. This is not unnatural for you.
Oh yeah, it just comes right out. We've done football before and always had post-game basketball, so it's nothing new.
Year 2 of the Matthew Thomas era,
Yeah.
out there. What do you expect out of this year's team?
No, we had a really good summer. You know, last year we knew we'd have some growing pains, fought through a lot of injuries and stuff. But this summer, man, we played some good competition. We finally started winning a little bit, won some games. And then, you know, we went up to Shelby County, the Titan Rocket Shootout. And, man, I was going up there, and we had, you know, Butler County teams that had been in the Elite 8 in the state tournament. You know, I was like, man, have I done too much? You know, I didn't want to end summer like that, you know, go up there and really get exposed. But, you know, we played Ty Price and them. I think we had it to 8 or 10 at the half, and it was really, really competitive. And so we showed a little grit and a little fight right there. Some good new guys stepped up. You're going to hear some new names this year. Really good athletes. And, you know, collectively as a group, we're having 20 to 25 every single day at conditioning and workouts and open gyms. And you know, still a long ways to go, but I think, you know, we're taking steps in the right direction.
And that's what it takes for rural basketball, right? You got to have numbers,
Oh, yeah.
and you got to have people that can step up and be in that next guy steps up, and depending on who's going to have a good game, it doesn't matter. You know, you don't have the ability in the Louisville, Lexington, or larger market to get some of the kids that you want to get. You've got homegrown kids that want to play for that
Yep.
and it means something. It just means more.
Oh yeah, it does mean more. You know, we got, you know, right now we got 10, 12 guys that are going to be battling it out, you know, for 8 or 9 spots in games. So, you know, the competition's going to be really tough. And I tell them every day, you know, come in, work your tails off, and, you know, see how high you can get. You know, I want my guards pushing my guards, forwards pushing, everybody pushing each other, and, you know, see who wins those individual battles. And then when it's game time, it's showtime, and, you know, we're going to have a lot of fun this year. You know, I tell them every day, I said, look, guys, open gyms last year, we play games 1 and 2 to 7, and it might take 15, 20 minutes to play that game. And now, I mean, we're hitting shots, we're scoring. Always, you know, we think back to that first time we played Washington County over there. You know, it was our first week, and, you know, of course, they were absolutely loaded with Bo and Gabe and that great group of seniors that you guys had. You know, we was going into it trying to score 30 points, you know.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to be tough, and this year we're going to be able to score. Now we got to we got to improve our defense. So that's a key point.
Well, and it's a building process.
Yeah.
As you're trying to get through this, it's a building progress. So, well, Matt, thank you. We're going to cover a lot of those games, and it's not you guys. Remember, we cover everybody.
Every time.
I know you do.
Every time, man.
I know.
My bad, it just doesn't even come. You know, I'm used to that W.
I know. Hey, I know. That's
I
fine.
didn't even notice it.
Matthew, I did. I could. Matthew Thomas, head basketball coach at Marion High School, and I'm here in Brooklyn, and Hal and them are ready. We're going to throw it to you. Take it away, guys.
Appreciate it. My bad. I get you.
Okay, thank you, guys. We're in downtown Lebanon for Marion County Country Ham Days. Brooklyn Leap, how good after nice parade, Brooklyn. Y'all did a great job.
Very nice parade. You know, we're setting some records this year with rain, as well as maybe the shortest parade that we've ever had, but that's all right. The crowd really showed up on the streets. Great parade. Really proud of those people for braving the elements that we've got here in downtown Lebanon today.
And we were in here talking to these folks. We're going to let them take care of some business. We got some folks after the parade are stopping in, but interesting booth here.
Very interesting booth. Looks like we've got some all different kinds of soaps that they make.
How good today.
Seems like one that even heals poison ivy and keeps the bugs away. I'll take one of those that keeps the bugs away.
I'm going to get one of those that stops the itch.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then I guess apparently they've got earrings for any hobby that you can possibly imagine. Yeah. There is a pair of hot pink cowgirl boot earrings up there at the very top that I've got my eye on. I've got my eye on those, Hal.
Okay. I've been looking there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sean's got a picture of they take things and make reusable things. Right. You can see the snowman, but check that out, Brooklyn.
Double-sided, so you're basically getting a 2-for-1 with Christmas and then Halloween.
There you go. A bargain. A bargain. Here
$20. That does seem like a bargain.
It'd be good. You have that for Halloween and Christmas.
That's
right.
2-for-1.
Take care of Johnny. Let's say, hey, listen, I got that coming home today. Put it on the front door. Take care of you. That's what he's going to say. But you could tell by, Sean paying back in there. Look at this. There's a big crowd. There's folks that are doing a little bit of shopping after this parade, which is always a good sign whenever you have festivals like this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're broadcasting from Marion County Country Ham Days. Encourage you to come on down for Brooklyn Leap. How'll be good on G&G Productions. All right, man.
Welcome to Lebanon, Kentucky, a place where every meal is a celebration of flavor, tradition, and community. From our famous country ham and homemade biscuits to the freshest farm-to-table produce, every bite is a journey through Kentucky's finest ingredients. Share a meal with friends, explore our charming local eateries, and discover the warm hospitality that makes Lebanon, Kentucky truly special. Taste the heart of Kentucky right here in Lebanon. Lebanon, Kentucky. Savor the flavor, share the moment.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
It's important for us to get to back and forth to the doctors and to the grocery. It's just helpful for us because we don't have any transportation at all to get to the doctors.
I can't fit in other people's cars and stuff, so rolling in and out is better for me, going in and out. They're good teams. They're good teams to come pick you up there on time and everything.
Brooklyn Leap, how be good here, G&G Productions. We've got another vendor that, I can't play favorites here at Ham Days, but I'm a little partial because it's a booth for dogs.
Well, we don't have stuff just for dogs. That's just one thing.
Oh,
I have a little something here for everyone. My business is Backroads and Bows. Everything in this booth is handmade by me. My mom comes along for more support, but we've got makeup bags, pouches for pencils, wristlets, dog bandanas, dog bow ties, scrunchies, hair tools, headbands, all kinds of different stuff, all made by me, and everything is completely handmade.
Awesome. Well, I'm a recent dog mom, so I'm really excited to make some purchases here at this booth today. Good. So where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon.
From Lebanon, another local vendor here. We love
Gabby, I know, hey, listen, I'm lucky to know these two. I mean, they are hard workers in this community. The only thing Gabby's got going against her is she knows Mary Jane Tunget, but I'm going to forgive her for that
Hey,
one.
that is my bestie.
Yeah, hey, I know it is. I know it is. I say that because she'll probably watch this. How'd you get started something like this?
I've been sewing since I was 14.
Yeah.
This is just kind of something extra. I make a lot of my own clothes, but this is something a little bit more simple that I can do for everyone. And really, I started 5 or so years ago when scrunchies were a big thing, and I started making a bunch of those, and it's kind of gone from there.
Good for you. So how'd you draft Mom into all this?
She didn't. This is she didn't have
financial
a choice.
Backing is what you had to have.
She didn't have a choice. She's my
Good
mama.
for you.
So
Good for you.
So if people are watching live and they're not able to be here because of the elements that we're dealing with, but they want to purchase something from you, I see you've got your social media advertised. Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook, just Backroads and Bows, or you can find my personal page. I keep Facebook pretty updated. I always have pictures of my stuff, and you can message me at any time to place an order.
Awesome.
All homemade, all Kentucky proud, right here in Lebanon.
Exactly right.
Andrew's gonna come on and do some stuff for us on G&G for farm.
I am sure that'll be a show.
He'll be just like, hey, we're gonna sell out. We're gonna sell out Rupp Arena with him one day. I think I know I can just attach on to him. Even Colonel Sanders was 65 before he started. So there you go.
That's right.
Congratulations, Backroads and Bows. We love it.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Hey,
Good luck.
I got to run so I can make some purchases.
Grab that money while you can. Downtown Marion County, downtown Lebanon. It's Marion County Country Ham Days number 55, and it's a G&G production.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas. Oh, I'm ready! Get ready for the workday.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
Look around you. What do you see? The same four walls you've been looking at for nearly 2 decades? Aren't you getting tired of that view or the lack thereof? Well, while this house was great when you were just starting out, it's far from your dream home. Let the team at Exit Realty Homestead, who specialize in transitioning you from your current house to the one you've always dreamed of, get started. Exit Realty Homestead.
Count on Springview Hospital to keep your life in motion. Injuries and joint pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. From sprains and strains to joint repair and replacement, we are here close to home to address the pain and get you moving again. Springview Hospital. From the routine to the unforeseen, count on us. Take our free joint pain assessment at springviewhospital.com/orthopedics.
To a farmer, a handshake is as good as a contract, and a man's word is something you can actually build on. So to have an insurance agent who's accountable, trustworthy, and dedicated to providing the best customer service possible, well, that sure does go a long way. And that's why the farmers in Lebanon trust Jesse Insurance.
To hear more about their farm insurance products, stop by 101 South Spalding Avenue, across from the post office. Call 270-595-0000. Jesse Insurance, the agent with choices. Protect what you sow.
Brooklyn Leap and How Be Good with G&G Productions here, still in the arts and crafts section of Ham Days, Marion County 2024. We've got a very unique booth here that we want to tell you more about. So could you just introduce yourself quickly?
Yes, I'm Melissa Mitchell, and this is GG Salves.
GG Salves, awesome. So tell us a little bit about what kind of salves do you have?
I have salves for headaches, dry skin, poison ivy, mosquitoes, a little bit of everything.
Where are you from?
Campbellsville.
Okay, not too far away. Not too. So, how did you get into this?
I got into this because I have cluster migraine.
Gee, I got them at home coming in tonight, so I can understand. I love the name. I love this. People don't really, I love how you're using more of a natural process. I know you had for joint aches and things like that. And at my age, I'm looking at stuff like that. Talk about some of that, the salves you have for that.
The joint is my Arnica. Everything I have is made with extra virgin olive oil, beeswax, shea butter. So everything is natural. Some have essential oil, some don't. I have a cayenne, which has castor oil in it, which is deep penetrating. So it goes deeper in the skin to help with your muscles and stuff.
Very nice.
Awesome move. Awesome. So I'm glad you're close to here in Marion County. If somebody can't get down here today, you're online all over the world. So how do they get in touch with you?
GG Salves and more on Facebook.
On Facebook. So you have a Facebook page as well.
GG Salves on Facebook. Check them out.
I'll remember it. You remember it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Again, for G&G Productions, Brooklyn Leap and Halby Goo, downtown Lebanon, number 55, Marion County Country Ham Days.
Technology moves fast. Farmers National Bank can help you keep up. We're all walking around with little computers in the form of a smartphone, so why not make the most of them? Farmers National Bank's digital banking options include an app that lets you deposit checks, make transfers, pay bills, and more. Download the Farmers National Bank mobile banking app in the App Store or Google Play and start making the most out of the computer in your pocket. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I know that for me, when I first moved back, everybody was like, you can't find jobs, you can't. I found 2 jobs in a matter of 2 weeks.
I think we have a great industrial base. We also have a great education system.
Knowing that your children could walk down the street and be okay, or play outside and be okay.
I've been involved in youth sports for years. We have great youth sports programs.
My daughter was on the state championship teams, and I feel like that was able to kind of catapult her into playing at a collegiate level.
Hey McKinley, have you ever seen a power line fall down after a storm?
Yeah, we drove by one last week.
Well, do you know what a down line can do if you touch it?
What?
Down power lines are dangerous. They can even kill you.
If you see power lines on the ground, always go the other direction. Keep away from them and call Intercounty Energy. This message brought to you by Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Marion County Ham Days is here. Come join thousands of Marion Countyans and others from around the state this weekend and enjoy the festivities. Hi, I'm Dan Hitchcock with Intercounty Energy. Make it a great Ham Days weekend.
Lebanon, the heart of Kentucky, is your place for nature enthusiasts. Lebanon is your place for art and shopping. Lebanon is your place for family fun and sports. Find more information at visitLebanonKY.com.
Citizens National Bank has a strong heritage here in Marion County, serving our community for over 130 years and counting. Want to know the secret to their success? It's tied to our community. Owned by lifelong Marion Countyans. More flexibility in loan decisions and state-of-the-art electronic services, including mobile banking, online banking, electronic statements, and more. Hometown pride and service second to none. Citizens National Bank, Main Street, Lebanon. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make your voice heard, Marion County. Early vote? Yes, at the Marion County Public Library from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Every registered voter in Marion County can vote at any of the 12 Election Day polling locations on November 5th. Visit govote.ky.gov to register to vote by October 7th. Stay up to date. Follow us at facebook.com/Marion County Clerk Office.
Well, it saved us, the hassle of loading our cars up. We had a van that was able to hold all our luggage and just kept us from having to keep our car at the airport and paying an extra fee. It saved us and just everything. It was just a great experience. It took a lot of stress off waiting to get your car when you got off the airplane. It was just good. It's a smooth experience.
Back here in downtown Lebanon, John Graves, Alan Luckett for coverage of Marion County Country Ham Days Parade and the midday Saturday portion, brought to you by Springview Hospital. And Alan, rain's picked up, rock's wet.
Rock's wet.
Rock's wet. So looking down at the Marion-Parman temperature gauge, it's 65 degrees, so it's gotten a little cooler. Rain has picked up a little bit, but we say all of that. You can look outside and tell the same thing. Come down. Support your local vendors. You're not going to melt. We have currently 2 country hams. If you come to us and say, hey, I'm melting, and you can see it, we'll give you 2 free country hams.
You know, it is raining. It's cooling off a little bit, but people are still down here. They're still meandering around. And there's a lot of inside venues you can take advantage of. Got concerts going on tonight inside.
That's
so
right.
A lot of events still happening. The vendors are all here, so it's all good.
All right, well, I'm being told that our compadres, Brooklyn and Hal and them, are down there with Nina, so we'll send it down to the annex. Take it away, guys.
Ready?
Brooklyn Leap, Hal B. Good here with you with G&G Productions. As we start to wrap this broadcast up, we've got a really special treat for you. We have our very own Lebanon Tourism Director, as well as Ham Days Committee Chair, Nina Olivier, with us. And let me tell you, before we get started here with her, everybody in the community needs to thank Nina, because Ham Days would not be possible without her.
She's a D all the above. You know,
Absolutely.
you ate just a couple of. It has been, I know it's been one of those type of couple of days where you just say, you want to throw your hands up. But y'all did some really good things just for this Saturday. Talk about your group.
Yeah, I mean, we've had such a great group of volunteers. I can't say enough about all of our chamber board members, Aubrey Osborne, who works in the chamber office. I mean, we've all just had to pivot quickly with this weather. And I think we've done the best that we can in this situation. So we're making it work.
I know this morning, me and Mr. Allen here, who's running the projector for us, we had a chance for taking the breakfast, and it was as delicious as it would have been if we had 6 inches of snow.
Yes, the breakfast was fabulous. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out the breakfast, she's going tomorrow from 8 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you got, 5 hours tomorrow. The crowd was pretty good this morning, I thought, actually, for the breakfast with the weather. So,
Moving some things inside tonight. Talk about that a little bit. We've already talked a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's remind everybody again what you got going on this evening.
So just a reminder, starting at 5 o'clock, the Idol will be moved into Pub 68. And then as far as the other Ham Days events, we have Carly Johnson on the stage at Angelic Hall from 5 to 7. We have Midnight Red Eye Band from 8 to 9:30. And then the band Sweet Lady will be from 9:30 until 11 tonight.
Just a reminder about the main stage entertainment. So basically, any main stage entertainment that you're used to seeing down here on Main Street has been moved to Angelic Hall, right,
Yes.
Nina?
And that is at Center Square. So it's the Arts Center building there. It's a great venue. We're really lucky. Big thanks to Kentucky Classic Arts for allowing us to use that venue. I know that's been a little stressful on them to get all those people in there, but I think we had we used it last night. We had a really great turnout for the concert last night. We're going to use it today and tomorrow also for the concerts tomorrow. So.
Well, let me tell both of you something, and the folks here that are watching G&G, and they'll think it's probably a selfish plug on G&G's part, but I can tell you both of these entities, Marion County Economic Development and Tourism, have been a part of G&G Production since we started. You all jumped on board. We had just nothing more than a whim and an idea. But I will tell you, more people talk about Marion County, what you all are doing in the places that we go. And again, this is worldwide broadcast. They talk about Lebanon. They talk about Marion County. They talk about what you're doing in entrepreneurship over here, Brooklyn. They're talking about what you're doing with tourism, Maker's Mark distilleries, the bourbon. And now, you're looking more and more into just the food part. You're looking at parts of Marion County that you have for people coming in to take advantage of the bourbon tours. It's really something y'all are doing. I like the teamwork y'all are putting together. Congratulations on your all's part.
Well, thank you. And I think this festival is definitely a testament of how we all work together, because we've had everybody working together. But yeah, we definitely, we're very fortunate. I feel like between our office, Brooklyn's office, Chamber, all of those offices together, working together on different events and initiatives.
told somebody yesterday in Marion County, of course, I married one 38 years ago, somebody from Marion County. You can be very good at telling who you know and who you are associated with about where you're from and what you do. But when you tell people outside that Marion County line, you know this too, Brooklyn. That's the important part. And you all do a good job with it. So
Right.
So I bring that along unsolicited today.
Yeah.
Good job on both of your all's parts. And again, we appreciate it. We're glad to be here and be a part of it. So you've got it. Hey, we're up to date. Nina and Brooklyn, just keeping you up to date with what's happening at the number 55 Marion County Country Ham Days. It's a G&G production.
We're going to come right back up the street, and I have Crystal Nally with me. She's on the chamber board, and she is the chairperson of the car show.
The car show, yes. So the
Not
question.
something we can go in Center Square and do.
No, we cannot. The question of the day today is the car show happening? And as of right now, the car show is on. The weather forecast tomorrow is considerably better.
Right.
And we are hoping that, the steady rain is going to go away, and it'll just be some scattered showers, or no showers would be perfect. But we're going to make the call this evening. So we're going to wait and evaluate the forecast tomorrow, this evening. And if we have to make the unfortunate call to reschedule, then we will put that on our Facebook event. We have a Marion County Country Ham Days car show event.
Okay.
So we have a lot of followers there. So we will notify as many people as we can that way. But as of now, we're still going to try to get it in because it is the big event of Sunday.
It is.
And it draws a lot of crowd. A lot of people come, they eat, they visit the vendors during the car show.
And that's what we've been talking on our broadcast is come out. Again, you're not going to melt. It's a little rain. Just make the best of it. But the car show is it's the cornerstone of Sunday.
It is, yes.
And when you all make the time, and if you can't find their page, we'll make sure we share it off our page and we'll get that information out. So we'll be looking out for that tonight. And
yes, that'd be great.
You do some pre-registration for that car show?
No.
Event? It's all just show up and go?
It's all show up, pay at the gate, get in, and then register. So the gate is located down Main Street, just past Lebanon Elementary School. So that's where everybody enters in through.
Okay.
They pay there, come down, and we'll get parked on Main Street. So
and again, if they have the event, then again, come on out. Again, you got time to shine your car and get
that's
it all
right.
cleaned back up.
Yeah.
So,
the gate will be open until at least 12 o'clock. That's normal time. And if it's looking like showers in the morning, we may even extend that and just have the gate open a little bit later to give people the opportunity to come on out. But that's what we're shooting for right now. We really don't want to have to reschedule it if we don't have to.
So that was my next question. Will there be a potential reschedule date?
There could be, yeah. I mean, there would be, yes. If we do cancel, we will definitely reschedule. We'll try to put it in with another event, or maybe the Balloon Glow reschedule or something like that. We will still have it. When we've got all the stuff, we've got the trophies, we've got the shirts, so it's all there. And we just need the cars to come.
Pivot. That's the key to it.
That's right.
Come on out to Ham Days. It's still going on without rain, come Helene or high water.
That's right.
It is, and come on out.
We are here.
We're going to take our final break of the afternoon. Crystal, thank you. See, I got it right. I remembered everything.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out. Marion County Country Ham Days is brought to you by Springview Hospital. It's a G&G production.
The most important part of your business are all the people who come through your doors every day. And Cintas can help you take care of them. Your dedicated Cintas service reps will provide the essential products and support to help keep your employees performing at their best.
So your business can too. Get Cintas. Oh, I'm ready! Get ready for the workday.
For everything you need to keep your home and property in great shape, stop by Wright Implement this week. We have chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, long-lasting quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Check out the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. Online at wrightimp.com. With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, we are the home place. Wright Implement.
finish up our coverage, but there's going to be a lot to see here in downtown Marion County for the rest of the afternoon. And a lot of the events are unlike us. They're inside. So you can come in, go inside, and enjoy them. Brooklyn, you want to highlight a couple of them that are going to be going on this evening?
Yeah,
Idol's
absolutely.
inside. The music's going to be inside
Yeah,
tonight.
so Central Kentucky Idol that was supposed to take place on the main stage from 5 to 7 this evening has been moved over just across the street to Pub 68. Again, that's 5 to 7. And then all downtown main stage entertainment as far as concerts goes have been moved into Angelic Hall, which is located at Center Square. So hope to see you there. Again, big thanks to Kentucky Classic Arts for making that possible so we didn't have to cancel the entertainment this evening. So looking forward to another good evening full of entertainment.
Yeah, compliments again to the Chamber Board, tourism. You had to make some tough decisions, but I think the folks that came out had a good time. I hope everybody that had a chance to watch it did as well, enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Again, we've said it. How do you plan for a hurricane in Kentucky? You just don't.
You don't.
But a huge thank you to the Marion County Chamber of Commerce. There's so many volunteers that I'm going to leave somebody out if I start to name them, but it truly took a village, and it was a great testament of how the team came together, and we're making the best of it.
Well, I think Elle said it best during the parade. Her favorite part of Ham Days is the community coming together.
An economic developer's dream.
Yeah.
We'll clip that and send it to you.
Yeah, you need to show that to your next prospect when they come in.
No doubt, Hal.
Yeah, you certainly do. And Alan, this is a place you're from, and then this area. Always nice to have Marion County Country Ham Days, and it is what it is. You deal with it and you go from there.
That's right. It's top event in the state. You don't want to miss it any year, rain or shine.
And John, we're glad to always be a part of it with G&G, and we got a good crew came out with us this wet weekend, and we appreciate the work that they do.
Absolutely. All of us on air that you've seen, but Jeremy is running our camera today. Sean Allen, who got a little airtime today. He doesn't normally do that. He took care of the
I can't believe I actually interviewed him.
I know.
I can't believe he said anything.
It only took 3 years.
Yeah, but that's okay.
And then as always, the producer, Mr. Matt Smith, is in the trailer right behind our camera position here, and we appreciate that.
It's the only day I've envied his job.
I know, right?
Today's the day.
You
got the choice job.
But it's we're blessed with our sponsors to be able to do everything we do. It doesn't happen without them. So make sure you see them and thank them, and come see your vendors. We can't say it enough. I know I've said it repeatedly today. Come support local small businesses. They're the ones that are supporting our youth sports and everything in our community, and it's a great part of the community to be in.
Poncho, umbrella, that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Come on down for a little bit and enjoy
Boots.
Marion County Country Ham Days. That finishes.
Bring it in for a happy ham day.
Oh, yeah, we're going to bring it in for a happy ham days as we're getting out of here. For the G&G crew, Hal be good, wishing you and yours a happy ham days.